We know work is a big part of our daily lives and can help promote our mental health by giving us a feeling of purpose and a sense of contribution. There's a clear link between our experience in the workplace and our mental health. Thriving at work can have a profoundly positive impact on how a person feels. Under the Victorian Occupational Health and Safety Act 2004, employers must provide and maintain a working environment that is safe and without risks to health. This includes psychological health. But what is a mentally healthy workplace? Firstly, it's one which has measures in place to prevent harm by identifying risks to mental health. It manages harm from an early stage and supports team members' recovery along the way. So, if a person's mental health is connected to their work, how are your workplace systems and practices affecting your team? There are a number of work-related factors which can be controlled and managed by employers to create a mentally healthy workplace and to prevent mental injuries. Work-related factors that are not controlled and managed can increase stress. This can lead to physical injury, mental injury, or even both at the same time. Of course, workers can be exposed to more than one work-related factor at a time. Some may always be present, while others occur occasionally. Common work-related factors that can become hazards if not managed are low job control, high and low job demands, poor support, poor organisational change management, poor organisational justice, low recognition and reward, low role clarity, poor workplace relationships, poor environmental conditions, remote and isolated work, and violent or traumatic events. Here's a few examples. Employees need challenging tasks to maintain their motivation and to develop new skills, but they also need to be able to cope. Let's call these job demands. They can have a significant impact for your team. If job demands are high, think about the support employees need from supervisors and their work colleagues. And think about the level of control the employee has in their job to meet demands. Poor workplace relationships can negatively affect the way an employee feels at work. When groups of people work together, it is likely some conflict will arise from time to time. So, it's important that a workplace takes proactive steps towards preventing and managing conflict by developing a culture that promotes appropriate workplace behaviour and respectful relationships. It's important to consider the environmental conditions in your workplace and the impact on how someone can feel. Air quality, noise, and temperature can increase the risk of stress to an employee. An employee may not identify and report these factors immediately, but over time they can impact on their mental health and contribute to a mental injury. Good work design enables employees to be engaged in work that is healthy, safe, and productive. Consulting with employees on matters that affect their mental health at work is the first and most important step. Bring your team along for the journey. As an employer, you have the power to create a positive, supportive, and inclusive workplace and to develop good systems of work for supporting mental health. Discover more about the work-related factors at www.worksafe.vic.gov.au.